is actually going to be a video for 2 clients. So I've got Clooney here, and then Hillary's going to be bringing out Basil, the 7-month-old Doberman, here in a second, and we're actually going to work these 2 dogs off of each other. They're both very reactive. Clooney is probably gonna bark. Basil might too. You know, they're gonna feed off of each other more likely. And so this is gonna be a really good example of how at first, when your dogs first come home, how it would be in your best interest. Smell that. Pee over it. Go to the bathroom. Having a hard time getting Clooney to go to the bathroom. He just wants to stay in a heel instead of like going out and sniffing things. He's kind of obsessed with me. So it's a little frustrating. Anyway, so let's go. You know, I like to think of my training in phases because it can't all be done at once. And since I only get 2 weeks to train these dogs, you know, it's not like I can solve every single one of their issues that they're ever going to have in 2 weeks. And so one of the things when you're working with dogs who want to run at other dogs, I don't care what their intention is. I don't care if it's because they want to say hi or because they're aggressive. It's actually very disrespectful to the handler for a dog to pull on you. They're basically flipping you off and saying, screw you, I want to go say hi to that dog. Go. So, because Clooney and Basil both have these tendencies to want to pull towards things that they're interested in, the first phase of training when your dogs come home is going to be like a desensitization phase. So first, they need to trust that when they're with you, they can be safe, hey, and that you can provide direction. And when we can accomplish this with our dogs and get past this desensitization phase where they are no longer as triggered, you know, so when they see something, there's not this automatic bark or this automatic, like Basil, for instance, she doesn't even think about it. She just runs, sprints, and barks, right? So when we want to get rid of these automatic responses, Clooney does the same thing. He doesn't really run at things as much anymore. Like he's just startled. So when we can start to see that the dog is like, okay, like I'm figuring this out. I'm supposed to be with the handler. I'm not supposed to run at it. I'm supposed to pay attention. I'm still kind of nervous and unsure, but at least I can stay in a position better and I'm not lunging. Then we can do walk-bys. So when your dog is like taking the line, it's basically telling you, I can't handle this. I'm past my threshold of tolerance. Now I gotta go fend for myself in the pack. So your best friend is distance in that situation and long line work. Once we get the dog to the point where they're no longer taking the line, and they're kind of, you know, with a nice loose leash choosing to stay here on their own, then we can start working on walk-bys. Here. So Basil's coming out right now. I'm going to create distance.